Here with Super Shotta, you know what I'm saying? Like the name alone tells me about that life.
Born in it.
Now that also kind of tells me a little bit about your music. I'm guessing it's very street, very real life, very trap. Would I be correct as well in that?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
definitely. You know, I come straight from the street, so when you tune in to me, you tune in for that street. You know, like that boots, that plies, that webby. But you know, it's like it's Shotta Suppa. You know what I'm saying? So I got my own swag. You know, but it's
So I said the name wrong.
Yeah, it's Shotta Suppa, but you know.
Shotta Suppa, you know what I'm saying? My bad.
It's however you want to say it, baby. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no correct way. They call me Super. You know what I'm saying? So Shotta just, you know what I'm saying? Some people like my aunties, the older people, they just be like Shotta. So you know what I'm saying? It don't matter how you put it, but
if you were so let's play with the super word. If you were a superhero, what would be your superpower?
my superpower would be I can tell how you feeling. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good power to have.
I know I see you, I know how you feeling, regardless of how your face look.
So that tells me you really tap into other people's energy, and because you know a lot of people are empaths, where you can feel how the other person's feeling without them really telling you into words. So that's a really great vibration to have. I like that. Now going into your music, how long have you been doing music?
Well, you know, I've been rapping since like 8, 9, pretty much since I knew how to put words together, But I just always, did it in my neighborhood. Like, y'all like the big neighborhood days and everybody come to the neighborhood. I'll be the jitter boy that get the mic, freestyle for everybody.
Okay.
My mama, she was cool with me cussing, so I'm the only jitter boy that could cuss. I'm the only kid that could cuss, so I take all the grown people and make them get up. What I'm saying?
I was about to say you probably took full advantage of that.
I take all the gangsters. All the gangsters gonna vibe. You know what I'm saying? If you was coming to Black Heritage in LaBelle, anywhere from 97, 98, 2002, 3, 4. I was the jitter boy out there, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. And then you mentioned LaBelle, is that where you're from?
That's my hometown, you know what I'm saying? Like,
how does growing up in a city that small, because it's fairly a small city, I drive through it all the time. I think I've stopped by before. There's a nice little spot where you can really see the
you know
moon.
us? We separated from everything, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We only got 10 streets. So when I say 10 streets, I mean LaBelle big, you know what I'm saying? But the hood, the hood where the black people at.
Okay.
We only got 10 streets, you know what I'm saying? So,
all right. So growing up in an environment so small, how does that affect you in music? How does that affect your music culture?
Since it's so small, it's like can't nothing be hidden, everything in your face. So from 7, you saying the same shit. Somebody 18 saying, you know what I'm saying? It's so small, so like I feel like coming from the country, you know what I'm saying? It's like I was smarter than the city niggas because I had to see it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It wasn't.
You were already exposed to it.
Yeah, it was like crack, weed, everything at the same house, you know what I'm saying? I'm already seeing everything. So it wasn't like this first step, second step. It's head first.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You in the streets, you in, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like no 1 step, 2 steps.
It's just head first.
Okay. It was just, they was here, you know what I'm saying? So.
And I know you just dropped a project with Iceberg. Tell me about that, how that project came about, what that song's about, and how it's doing right now.
Well, shit, start from the beginning. I was at the Studio 500, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Studio 500. Them boys doing their thing right now. I said, HD Knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Pass around. My boy Richard. But yeah, them boys doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? My boy Richard actually, he would let me know like, man, Bird's gonna be here tomorrow, you feel me? So I hear you talk about that bag. If you got that bag, be up here with that bag, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, he'll do a feature with you. So I'm like, shit. Sounded like a small little nice little opportunity for me, so I took that, Like the next day I was up there. I had already booked my section anyways, you know what I'm saying? Booked my section, so when I was doing my section, coach, which is Bird, people, he was fucking with the song I was doing, you feel me? So we ended up, you know what I'm saying, it was very easy to, get
that was going to be my next question. What was his response to, how did he vibe with your music?
Coach was already fucking with me, you know what I'm saying, because you could hear it. So when I was talking about the bag, he was like, yeah, bro, I was hearing you through the wall, man. I was fucking with you.
Okay,
he was like, yeah. So, they came in. I ain't had no certain song for him, I was like, shit, bro, you can pick. I was working on my project, Soldier Mentality dropping, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I working on my project, so I said, I played like 3 songs for him, and he picked the one he was fucking with the most.
Okay.
So
And
Something about the money.
Something about the money. I was about to say that. And I know y'all just dropped the video. How's the video doing right now?
The video doing pretty good. You know, it's like 71,000 in a month. You know what I'm saying? Really my promotion. So it's doing
that's
pretty
good. That's a good number for, you know, an artist that's pushing themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Now, is the goal to completely remain independent, or are you chasing a deal?
Chasing a bag. I'm chasing a bag, you know what I'm saying? I'm the deal, I got a deal, I got money. So, I mean, I ain't rich, you know what I'm saying? But I could do whatever their label could do for me.
Right,
There's nothing they could do besides, they probably know people, they know people I don't know. But as far as coming with the fee,
right, and distribution as well.
Yeah.
It helps with
but
distribution.
so that's what I would be looking for though.
Okay.
Like if anything, a distribution. Like if you could help me move this, if you could believe in what I'm, you know what I'm saying, my projects or whatever, then other than that, I'm gonna push my own music. I'm gonna handle this like, you know, I got some connections, you know, myself.
Now, being that you've been doing music pretty much your whole life, what has been the most memorable moment in your music life so far?
So far, there have been a couple of them, you know, cause it done been some journeys, but I mean, probably Fulio. Going up there to Jacksonville, dealing with Fulio, you know what I'm saying? That's a real young cat right there, you know what I'm saying? He lived how he lived down here in Fort Myers, you know what I'm saying? So
All right.
that little environment there, which I'm comfortable around, I'm more comfortable around, you know, like street shit. So that was kind of like.
Well, that being
you know
said, that you're more comfortable around streets, as you climb that career ladder, as your music get bigger and bigger, you're gonna have to be, you know, the corporate dude.
Yeah.
Like how do you see that transitioning, or you think you always gonna be?
It's coming, you know. You can tell I'm a little nervous with the camera. You know, I ain't used to cameras and stuff. You know, I'm a street guy, so I'm trying to get used to it day by day. You know what I'm saying? As you go watch my video, you will see I'm trying to swag and I'm feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, but I'm still getting used to the camera, you know what I'm saying, every day.
I'm pretty sure it'll come. So tell us real quick about Soldier Mentality. Tell us about the project. When can we expect it to drop? Where can we go get it?
Well, Soldier Mentality is a project I've been working on for, I say, about 6 months, you know. And it's definitely coming from the heart, you know what I'm saying? It's coming from the chest, so it ain't just no lollipop rap, you know what I'm saying? It ain't it's no shit that just rhyme. You know, I'm giving you like street life, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving it to you like, you might see your neighbor and this song make you think about your neighbor, or this song might make you think about your sister, or this song might make you think about your uncle, you know what I'm saying, that's doing some time, or if I got some song that make you feel good, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm just more like, I want you to feel it, so I'm like a soul rapper, you know what I'm saying, I talk gangster shit because I live in Fort Myers, you know, I've been living gangster shit every day, so, you know, you only can talk what you know, so.
That's true. So when can we expect that project to drop?
I'm dropping music every day, you know what I'm saying, so just stay tuned, you know what I'm saying. I ain't really got a date set for the mixtape to drop, but I'm dropping videos and, you know, every day on YouTube, you know what I'm saying.
And where can we check those out? What's your IG, YouTube? Go ahead and drop the links because we want to know.
Hey, IG, Shotta Suppa, you know what I'm saying, I'm already booming. Y'all, you know, click on, fuck with me, you know what I'm saying. Facebook, Shotta Suppa. Snapchat, Shotta Suppa. YouTube, Shotta Suppa. Subscribe me. You know, I'm already subscribed up and I'm doing a little numbers, you know what I'm saying. I'm feeling good. SoundCloud, Shotta Suppa, you know what I'm saying. I ain't big headed, but I'm the shit, you feel me? So
That note, y'all make sure y'all check him out, Shotta Suppa, on IG, SoundCloud, and also in the October issue of Ford Entertainment Magazine. Follow us at Ford ENT Mag. It's your girl, Lady Shell. We out.
Oh, y'all.